Noah's Ark. The mystery continues. High in the frozen ranges of eastern Turkey, whispers of a legend echo through time, a colossal vessel lost to history. Said to have carried the last remnants of humanity and the animal kingdom, Noah's Ark is a story shared by three major religions and countless cultures. For some, it's sacred history. For others, an ancient parable. But for all of us, it remains one of the world's most enduring mysteries. The book of Genesis speaks of a divine warning, a catastrophic flood, and a vessel of staggering dimensions built to preserve life itself. A ship 300 cubits long, roughly 450 feet, constructed of gopher wood and sealed with pitch, an architectural marvel for its time if it truly existed. Could such a vessel have survived the chaos of a global deluge? Could it still rest, frozen and forgotten, atop a mountain cloaked in clouds? From ancient scripture to modern satellite images, the quest continues, and with each generation the mystery deepens. Flood legends across time. The story of a great flood is not unique to the Bible. From the Epic of Gilgamesh in ancient Mesopotamia to the legends of the Aztecs, Hindus, and Native American tribes, flood narratives span continents and civilizations. Different names, different gods, but the same echo: a deluge came, and with it renewal. In Sumerian texts, a righteous man builds a boat to survive the god's wrath. In Greek myth, Deucalion and Pyrrha survive Zeus's flood in a chest-like ark. From Southeast Asia to Scandinavia, ancient stories align with uncanny similarity. Is this collective memory, shared myth, or the remnants of a real cataclysmic event etched into global consciousness? The Mountain of Mystery, Ararat. The Bible claims the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Towering over 16,800 feet, Mount Ararat is a dormant volcano veiled in snow and legend. Located in eastern Turkey, near the borders of Armenia and Iran, it has long captured the imagination of believers and skeptics alike. But Ararat is no ordinary mountain. Harsh weather, restricted military zones, and treacherous terrain make exploration nearly impossible. Political tensions and shifting borders have further complicated access for modern researchers. Yet despite the danger and difficulty, many return to Ararat, hoping, searching. In 1949, a U.S. reconnaissance mission captured aerial images of a strange, rectangular anomaly nestled in the ice, what came to be known as the Ararat anomaly. Debate still rages over what, if anything, those images reveal. Eyewitness accounts and pilot reports. Over the decades, countless accounts have emerged, from military pilots to local shepherds, describing a massive barge-like structure visible through glacial crevices. These are not isolated claims. In 1955, French explorer Fernand Navarra claimed he retrieved ancient wooden beams from high on Ararat slopes. The wood was carbon dated to antiquity, but controversy followed. Even astronauts aboard Skylab reported unusual shapes on the mountain while orbiting the Earth. Could so many reports from so many perspectives all be wrong? Skeptics urge caution. But for believers, the consistency of these sightings only strengthens the case. The Durupinar Formation, shape in stone. Just 20 miles south of Mount Ararat lies the Durupinar Formation, a massive boat-shaped depression in the earth, measuring roughly 515 feet long. That's strikingly close to the ark's biblical dimensions. First documented by Turkish Army Captain İlhan Durupinar in 1959, the site has since become a focal point for ark researchers. Its symmetrical hull-like outline, sedimentary layering, and ribbed internal impressions suggest more than mere geology. Ron Wyatt and David Fasold, two controversial but persistent researchers, conducted repeated expeditions. Using ground-penetrating radar, They claim to detect internal compartments, petrified wood, and iron rivets, elements one would expect in an ancient vessel. Still, mainstream geologists remain divided. Is it a natural formation, a geologic syncline, or an archaeological relic entombed in mud and time? Modern technology and new evidence. Today, science has armed us with tools the ancients could never dream of: drone mapping, lidar scans, 3D modeling, ground penetrating radar capable of peering beneath the Earth's crust. At Durupinar, high resolution scans have revealed geometric patterns and substructures consistent with ship architecture, including keel lines, transverse beams, and possible deck levels. Magnetometer surveys detected metallic anomalies and regular patterns, supporting claims of man-made materials beneath the surface. National Geographic once remarked, "The evidence here doesn't easily fit into a natural explanation. Whether that evidence confirms the arc or something else entirely remains to be seen." Global collaborations and ongoing research. Despite harsh winters and bureaucratic red tape, a new wave of collaboration is underway. International teams, Turkish geologists, American researchers, Chinese archaeologists are returning to both Mount Ararat and Durupinar. New data emerges with each expedition: soil samples, satellite overlays, even AI-driven topographic analysis. The mystery is now mapped in petabytes, not papyrus. But the mountain holds its secrets tightly, and time, like ice, conceals as much as it reveals. Symbolism, faith, and cultural memory. Why does this story persist? For over 2 millennia, Noah's Ark has symbolized salvation, obedience, and the fragile line between destruction and rebirth. It's a fixture in Christian, Jewish, and Islamic theology, but it also resonates beyond religion. Perhaps the Ark is more than a relic. Perhaps it's a symbol of hope, humanity's desire to survive, to carry forward what matters, and to rebuild after the flood. Its appeal is timeless, its message universal. Closing thoughts. Truth or parable? Whether a massive ship lies entombed in the glaciers of Ararat, or whether the Ark lives only in story, the search endures. And perhaps that's the real point. The quest itself, the pursuit of meaning, the unraveling of myth, drives us forward. As long as there are mountains to climb and questions to answer, the legend of Noah's Ark will remain unsinkable. The story continues. As the sun rises over the Ararat Range and the mists drift apart, we are reminded that some stories never die. Relic or revelation, Noah's Ark continues to stir the human spirit. Its echo carried across time, carried by faith, science, and curiosity alike. Join us as we seek what lies buried in stone and what may still rise from myth to memory. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.